As part of the Tories' desperate attempt to deflect attention away from Johnson's collapsing leadership, the government have been briefing ever more reactionary policies to the mainstream press. Now, one of those briefings appeared in the Times this weekend, who reported that plans are being drawn up to send migrants to countries such as Ghana and Rwanda for processing and resettlement in a move to tackle the small boats crisis. But it seems that this was the first Ghana had heard of the plan. So in a spiky reply, the country tweeted, "It has come to the attention of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration that UK newspapers this morning reported details of a document dubbed Operation Dead Meat, which contains, among others, a measure supposedly being drawn up by the UK authorities to send migrants to countries such as Rwanda and Ghana for processing and resettlement. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration wishes to state categorically that Ghana has not engaged with the UK on any such plan and does not intend to consider any operation in the future." Now, I don't know if that shift from Operation Red Meat to Operation Dead Meat was intentional, but Dahlia, Ghana here are being very, very clear that they're not interested in supporting the Tories' grim anti-immigration fantasies, and also that it seems the Tories briefed this without contacting them, assuming that the Ghanaian government doesn't read the news.
I mean, it shows us two things, right? It shows us, firstly, this colonial mindset that, it's Britain's place to tell countries like Ghana what they will and won't be doing. There's no need to do diplomacy. There's no need to do sort of process or anything like that. You just give the order and countries around the world will just do as you say. Well, that's clearly not the case anymore, as the Ghanaian government has made clear. But it also goes to show the role that anti-migrant hostility plays in the organization of the British state. It's in these moments when the state is fragile, when the state feels precarious, when the state feels like everyday working class people might be looking at it and thinking, wait, are you actually doing anything to protect my interests, or are you just here to protect your own interests? And it's the mobilization of anti-migrant sentiment, the spectacle of we are taking strong action, we are taking decisive action. And remember, you really hate those guys in boats. Let me just remind, so that you don't think about how much you dislike me, let me just make you think about how much you hate those guys. It's a way of getting away with the kind of corruption and inequality and just active contempt for the needs and the concerns of people in this country. Those are the moments when they most cling on to hatred of the other, when they most cling on to racism. And it's just so transparent in the fact that this was such a haphazard, just grab the nearest thing you can and throw it out there and see what happens, that they couldn't even consult, that basically Ghana had to find this out through Twitter like the rest of us. It just goes to show the function of what anti-migrant hatred, of what racism plays in essentially making this government, making the state more able to get away with stuff and more able to exploit its own people.